Hi, lovely people. In today's video, we'll be looking at the prestigious Chevening Scholarship. We'll take a look at the eligibility criteria so you know who is eligible, the application timeline, and how to prepare your Chevening application. So, what are the benefits of this scholarship? Award recipients will receive payment of full tuition fees, economy travel to and from the country of residence by an approved route, an arrival allowance, the cost of entry clearance or visa application, a departure allowance, a contribution of up to £75 for TB testing where this is required, a travel top up allowance, and a monthly personal living allowance to cover accommodation and living expenses. And this will depend on whether the candidates will be studying inside or outside London. On the website, it's very important to find awards in your country or territory as it may differ from region to region. So there's a page where you can put in your country and select the type of award, be it a scholarship or a fellowship, and search, and you find out all that you need to know. So if you don't know what Chevening is, it's the UK government's international scholarships program offering awards for individuals who study in the UK for 1 year on a fully funded master's degree course. Successful candidates come from a diverse range of countries and backgrounds, and there are many benefits to being selected, including payment of tuition fees, access to some of the best quality education in the world, exclusive networking opportunities, and a chance to explore the UK's diverse culture. So, how are Chevening scholars selected? All applications undergo a rigorous review and selection process. Applications are first sifted and checked by the Secretariat in London against the initial eligibility criteria. We'll be looking at the detailed eligibility criteria shortly. So, for those who are master's degree holders, they can still apply to Chevening, and I believe this is good news. If you already have a master's degree, you have to check your preferred university to ensure that you meet the other entry requirements for your chosen course. Now, we'll take a look at the 5 steps that you need to ensure that you know when applications open so that you can put yourself in the best position to write a first class application for Chevening. First of all, you need to make sure that you meet each of the eligibility criteria. Why is this? Last year, they received over 10,000 ineligible applications, and out of those, 70% were ineligible because applicants did not meet Chevening's 2 year work experience requirement. So, this is very important to note. You should have 2 year work experience requirement at least. You should make sure that you don't make the same mistakes. So, as an applicant, you must first of all be a citizen of one of the 160 plus Chevening eligible countries or territories. You should have completed an undergraduate degree that will enable you to apply for a postgraduate course in the UK. You should have at least 2 years of work experience. You should not have studied in the UK through a UK government funded scholarship. And you should demonstrate outstanding future leadership potential. Second point is that you need to build up your leadership portfolio. So during the written application and interview stage, you'll be asked to demonstrate how you have shown the potential to be a leader in your life and career to date. So you need to start building a bank of examples now. Ask yourself, when have you had to lead a team or project? How did you succeed in that situation? What did you learn? And how did you demonstrate your influencing skills? So these are the types of questions you should be asking yourself now because you would need to write that in the application. Third thing, you need to think about where you want to be in 2 years' time, 5 years' time, and 10 years' time. You need to develop a realistic plan for achieving your goals to create positive change in your home country. And in doing this, they know that definitely things do not always go to plan, but they want to know that you have big ideas for creating a positive impact in your country and that you've put some serious thought into what you're going to do to make your dreams a reality. So it should be realistic and you can start putting things down now. The next thing is that you need to start researching which UK university courses you want to apply for. You have the opportunity to choose 3 courses at up to 3 UK universities on your Chevening scholarship application. So you can browse through the Chevening course finder. I'll be dropping the relevant links in the description area below so you can have a look. Finally, you need to develop a clear sense of how a Chevening scholarship could help you achieve your goals. So ask yourself these questions. Why are you applying to Chevening? What could you achieve by joining the global community? Why do you want to study your chosen course in the UK? To be eligible for the scholarship, you must be a citizen of a Chevening eligible country or territory. You should return to your country of citizenship for a minimum of 2 years after your award has ended. You should have completed all components of an undergraduate degree that will enable you to gain entry onto a postgraduate program at a UK university by the time you submit your application. And this is typically equivalent to an upper second class honors degree. You should have at least 2 years, that's equivalent to 2,800 hours of work experience. And you should apply to three different eligible UK university courses and have received an unconditional offer from one of these choices by the deadline listed on the application timeline. You are not eligible if you hold British or dual British citizenship, if you hold refugee status in a non Chevening eligible country, if you're an employee or a former employee or relative of an employee of His Majesty's government, if you are an employee, a former employee, or a relative of an employee of Chevening partner organizations, and if the employment took place within the last 2 years, you cannot receive a Chevening Partner Award from the organization from which you work or affiliated with through relatives. If you have previously studied in the UK with funding from a UK government funded scholarship, you are not eligible. The great thing is that having a master's degree does not prevent you from applying for a Chevening Award. Let's look at the application timelines. So the process takes a minimum of 8 months from the application deadline to when applicants are conditionally selected for an award. So there's an overview. This year, applications are going to open on the 12th of September, so it's very important to note this. Applications will open at 12 o'clock British Summer Time. Then on the 7th of November 2023, applications will close at 12 o'clock GMT. Then from 8th November 2023, applications will be sifted against the eligibility criteria. And then mid-November to December 2023, the reading committee assessment will take place. So scoring and rankings will then be passed back to local British embassies or high commissions. Then from early to mid-February 2024, applicants shortlisted for interviews would be done. Then references and education documents deadline is scheduled for February 2024. Then from 26th February to 26th April 2024, interviews will take place. Candidates from all over the world will be interviewed by panels at British embassies and high commissions. Then from June 2024, results will be published. After months of preparation and trepidation, successful candidates will experience jubilation when interview results are announced from June onwards. Then, from 11th July 2024, the deadline to receive and submit at least one unconditional UK university offer at 1700 BST, that's UK time. Then, September-October 2024, studies will begin in the UK for successful applicants. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this useful. I wish you the very best in your applications if you decide to give this a go. Let me know where you're watching from so I can bring up scholarship opportunities tailored to meet your needs. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.